Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to go in and how to make money with your blog. This website here, the American Redneck website, basically what I do is I pull in videos from YouTube every half hour to an hour. It's all automatic, so it automatically pulls in. Then I use my one of my systems to push to my Facebook page, and I use another system that pushes directly to Twitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add products to your site so you can sell them when people come to visit your site. Just to show you really quick, I've used how well this is working. I'm going to go to Twitter really quick. We're going to log in. This is another account that I've tested this on starting about a month and a half ago. I have had tweets in here, but I've been going crazy with this, and I'll show you in just a minute. So as you can see, I know I have 352 followers and stuff like that. So I'm going to go up here and click on this little image here and go to my analytics. And this is showing you here in the last 28 days I've done almost 1,200 tweets, which is up 129% from the previous 28 days. I've reached 149,000 impressions. 273 people have visited this profile, and 22 people mentioned me, and I'm up 30 followers. But you can see here that this is actually, it's working pretty good. Let me just go into my Zappy Chat system here, and I'm going to log in. And then I'm just going to go down to my activity calendar. So this is just showing you just for that one, that Sonic Serve one, not the one that I'm working on now. I'm actually just starting this one here. But as you can see, this is once it automatically pulls in the YouTube video, then Zappy Chat automatically pushes it to my Facebook pages. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot, and I've actually increased it yesterday. Today's the 16th, so yesterday I increased it by a little bit, added another RSS feed. So this is just an RSS feed. It pulls it from my site and pushes it over to Facebook. So as you can see, I've been doing a lot of pushing to Facebook, and it's actually working really well. So let's go into this American Redneck. Right now I don't have anything in here. So I'm going to go in. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new plugin. And a lot of people know how to use this plugin. So it's just WooCommerce. So we're going to install this. I'm going to activate it. So once this is activated, it's going to go through this system here. I will show you how to do this really quick, just in case you've never done it. So where is your store based? We are actually in the United States. I'll block all that out so you don't have to see that. And I plan to sell both physical and digital products. On this site here, I'm not going to do any digital products, so it's just physical products. They don't need to track it, so let's go. You can have that on there if you want. So this too, I'm going to be using Stripe. I really do like Stripe, and I'm going to be using PayPal. So I'm just going to go in here and add my PayPal and my Stripe and PayPal email. And then continue. I'm not doing any offline payments or anything like that. Because what this is going to do is it's going to automatically do everything for me. So I don't have to buy anything, ship anything, or do anything. And we're just going to continue. Shipping method. I'm just gonna put like $4.95. And not covered by zones. I'm gonna put $9.95. We can change that later on. So I'm already using a different theme, so I don't need that one here. Let's see. I'm going to leave I'm going to leave automated taxes, so it'll automatically figure it out. And then I'm going to use MailChimp as well, because what it's going to do is it's going to collect their emails and put it into a MailChimp account. So later on, I can, if I'm doing a special, if I have something new, I can do that. I can email it to them. So I'm going to connect my store to Jetpack. So once this is all done here, I'm just going to go back to View Dashboard. So it brings it back over to WordPress here. So that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to show you the connect to Stripe or anything like that. No thanks here. Dismiss that. Close that. And so I'll do all that at another time. So now we have WooCommerce in here, which we had to have to do the next step. So let's go back to plugins, add new, and then we're going to search for Printful. So you have this one here has Printful integrations for WooCommerce. It has these pictures here. It has 20,000 active installations. There's the 3 stars. I actually think it's better than just the 3 stars, but we're going to install this. And then we're going to activate it. So now that that's all activated, we're going to go over to printful.com and create an account. I already have an account created here, but it's really easy just to create an account. So now we're going to let's go back to the dashboard really quick, and then we're going to go into stores. In stores, I already have one set up. This is one of my websites. It's just troyhumphrey.com, which I really don't have anything in there. So now what I'm going to do is going to go and I'm going to create a new store. We're going to choose this here. You can actually use different ones, PrestaShop and stuff like that. But we're going to go over to this one, choose a platform. These are all the platforms. So if you have a Shopify store or an Etsy store or anything like that, you can actually push directly to those stores. So I'm using WooCommerce, so I'm going to click on this one. I've already done all that. So this is showing me here. We have to go to Printful. So let's go back. Click on the Printful one on your website that you just installed. It says your site needs to enable WooCommerce API. So you're going to click on it. It's all very simple to do. I'm going to go over to Advanced. I'm going to go to Legacy API and enable the API. So now that's enabled. Let's go back to Printful and connect. What that's going to do is going to bring up your this here, and do we want to connect it? We want to approve it. And then if you need to create an account, you can create an account here. I'm just going to sign in with this account here. Connect to the store. And there we go. we are connecting to the store. So now it's just doing the product data is being synchronized, which there isn't anything there. So now we're going to go down and add product. So here's all the products. But before we do the products, what we need to do is we need to add all the categories. So let's go back over to our back end over here. And then we're going to go to products. Under WooCommerce, you can see products. You're going to add categories. So what you're going to need to do, let's go back over to the Printful section. Here's all the categories. So we have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids, hats, accessories, and home and living. So we're going to do, we're going to start with men's. Let's type in men's and hit enter. Or add new category. You can go down and you can add thumbnails if you want. You can do that later on. So now we have under men's, we have that over here. But what we also want to do is we want to add t-shirts, all over shirts. We want to add all of these here. I'm not going to do this in this video, but I'm going to show you a couple of them. So I'm going to add t-shirts, and then under the parent category, I'm going to choose men's, and then hit new. And then let's just add another one. Just add tank tops. But again, I'll do all this in a different at a different time. So again, we have men's, and we have t-shirts, and then we have tank tops, and we're going to put it under the men's category as well. So once you have like women's, children's, stuff like that, you want to choose that. So we're going to keep that on men's. So as you can see, there's a little line there. So it says men's, and then it has tank tops and t-shirts. So that's good enough for this one at the moment. So let's go back over to the Printful, and we're going to go to men's clothing, and we're going to do t-shirts. So here's all the different t-shirts that they offer that you can do, starting from like $15.95. But what I do is usually the popular ones up here, the very first ones. You can even do, let's start with this one here. It's $12.95. So this is the price that you're going to be paying. So you can actually have $8.95, but they only have a few different colors there. So in this one does extra small to 4XL. So we're going to hit this one. So here's the shirt, and what we need to do is we need to upload an image. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, I use a site called Digital Juice. This is a paid site, but this is all royalty-free graphics. So I'm going to type in here American flags. So I'm going to go down and see, I like this one here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to download this file. There's tons of places you can get your images from. So I'm going to open this up in Photoshop. And again, you can use any images that you have or anything like that, or any programs that you have. So what I'm going to do is this one here, it's a pretty decent sized image. So I'm just going to export this as a JPEG file. You can see it's 16,000 by 3,300 pixels. The bigger the image, the better the print you're going to get. So I just save that, and I'm going to close out of those. And so I'm going to go over here and upload the file. Choose a file. Once you upload the files, they'll stay in here. You can have, there's a bunch of sample files, some pretty cool ones in here. But I'm going to upload a file. I can choose the store that I want it in, and then I want to upload a file. So let me go find that file. So here's the file here that I want to upload. You can actually do it with Google Drive, or if you have a Dropbox or anything like that. So if somebody wants to submit an image, you can set up a Dropbox so they can send it in there. So this one here, this is the one that I want to choose. So I can do, I can put it here, or I do anything like that, which is pretty cool. So we have the American flag here. If you go outside of it, it's only going to print what you see here. So you can do a bunch of different things. So let me just bring that back down to size. You can flip it if you want. So what you want to do is you pay attention when this is print quality. This is good, 491 dpi. If you make it too big, the bigger that you make it, you can watch that number go down, and then you're going to hit a point where it's going to say medium, it's not the best, and then low. So you want to keep that at least in the good. Let me just straighten it out here. So this is the front. You can add an image to the back if you want, left sleeve, right sleeve, outside label. So if you have a logo or anything like that, you can add that to the back of it. You can also do an inside label as well. So we're just going to keep it here. You can click on the text and add text on there. You can add clip art. They really don't have much to choose from. So we're just going to keep that on there. I'm going to click on proceed to mockups. Here is the images that you're going to be, it'll be shown on your website, so you can make it look like they've actually taken pictures and put it on there. So we're going to just use this one here. And the mockup format, this is when it pushes it to your website. You have either a JPEG or a PNG. You can choose whatever you want. So I'm going to leave it at there. Proceed to description. As you can see, it gives you the description already, and then short sleeve unisex t-shirt. I'm just going to type in, just add a little extra to it. You can add things down here if you want. And you can attach, I'm going to leave it so it attaches this guide down here, and I'm also Imperial. If you live in a different country, you can have metric. So proceed to pricing. So this is the price, the Printful price, on how much you're going to be charged to do this. This is the retail price. It gives you a thing automatically, and this is your profit. So let's say if we want to go to $19.99. So this is going to be your profit on it. So let's go. I'm going to actually go $24.99. I like going a little higher because I like to put things on sale. So right now, this one here, I'm going to be making $12 on it. So I'm just going to take all this. I'm going to copy it. So anything that says 18 on it, I'm automatically going to put the $24.99 on it. So the 2XL, it is a little bit more. If I put $24.99, I'm still making $10. So if I keep all my shirts the same price, I'm still making profit on each one of them. So actually, let's go like the 3XL. We can do $25.99 and $26.99. Because if you go to Walmart and if you buy a shirt that is 2XL, 3XL, 4XL, you're actually paying an extra $1 for those usually. So publish products in this, you can publish the products right to the store. So this is the important part. So when we made the categories earlier, here's where they will show up. So this one is a t-shirt. So make sure that you push it there. So we're going to submit to the store. So what that does is it automatically puts it over to your store. So we're just going to go, I don't have anything set up at the moment, but usually it's /shop. If it's not, then we'll have to add it. So here's my shop, and as you can see, I do not have anything in it at the moment. So let's go back. And let's go, just to make sure, we're going to go to pages. And as you can see, WooCommerce, when you install WooCommerce, it automatically sets up a shop page. So you can edit this or anything you want. And then I'm just going to click on preview changes just so I can see it. So as you can see, it automatically brought in the shirt, and I can click on it. And so you can set up in your back end of when you set up WooCommerce, what you want to take. So you can take PayPal, PayPal credit. And currently I do not have Stripe listed here because I have to activate it. And then they can just buy it here. So the way that this works, somebody comes to your site, they see the shirt, and they're like, oh wow, I like that, it's really nice. They go to buy it. What they do is they pay you, okay? And they pay you through PayPal or Stripe or whatever you have. And then once they pay for it, your system automatically sends it to Printful. Then Printful will deduct the money out of your PayPal account and complete the order. And then whatever's left over, they'll push it back to your PayPal account. So I don't have to do anything. Once I made this, I can sell this. I don't have to make it. I don't have to order it. It automatically does it. So it brings in all the sizes over here. You have your description, additional information, how big, the weight of it, the size chart. They can choose the size chart, stuff like that. So I want to show you one more thing that's really awesome in here. So I'm going to go back to the store for American Redneck in Printful, and I'm going to add a product. This is what's really cool. The all over shirts, these are amazing. You're going to be selling a ton of these. So I'm going to hit the all over shirt. I'm going to find one. This one only comes in white. Oh, actually they all come in white, sorry. So there's different ones. You have all over tank tops. So actually, let's do that. Let's do an all over tank top. So as I mentioned before, if you go to, you can choose your sizes here, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. If you go to upload file, you choose file. You can either upload a new one or you can use one you've already had. So I'm going to choose this one here. And as you can see, it is, it's all over. So that's why they call it, the all over design. So as you can see, the median, I have 102 DPI. So what I want to do is I need to make this smaller. So as you can see, as I drag this, you're going to see the DPI up. So when it turns green, so let's go up until it turns green, which is about 121 DPI. And it's on a white shirt. So this particular one, you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to add that, and then this is the front. Let's do the back. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring this up. Oop, I'm sorry, bring it down. So what I did, this one's going to be 140 DPI, and I'm going to snap it in down at the bottom. So if we go to the markup view at the moment, so that's what it's going to look like. And as you can see, we have the blue that goes up here. So we're going to take this and then go on the back. We're going to add the same file. We're going to drag this down until we hit the 140 dpi. There we go. And then I'm just going to bring it back so you don't see any of that blue. And I'm going to snap it to the bottom here. So now let's go back to the mockup view. So as you can see, this is what it's going to look like in the front, and that's what it's going to look like in the back. And then we're going to go, the mockup, you only have one on this one here. So let's go to the description, and then I'm just going to call it the same thing. And proceed to pricing. So these are $20. Actually, like I said before, I can go and I can add $29.99. So I can actually add, well, how much profit do I want to make? I can do a percentage. I can change it to $19.99. No, wait, the profit, $19.99. So let's go $9.99. So it automatically does all of them. And then again, we're going to go down here. We're going to add tank top and then submit to store. So that's going to push that to the website automatically. I'm going to go back one. It's going to take a moment for it to push inside of here. And I just want to show you one more thing really quick before I end this video here. Some of the really popular stuff that's going on. So that one's been pushed to the store. Let's go back over here. We're going to refresh it. So now we have another product. And that's really weird. It didn't bring in the image. But you have to go and you can go and edit and add the images and stuff like that. So let's go really quick over here. We're going to add a product. Some of the really fun ones to do. I mean, you can do accessories, everything. So there's what's called leggings. There's men's leggings. Let's just go in here and choose this really quick. We're going to upload a file, choose the file, choose this one. So what's really cool about this is, let's go back up to 120. That's not going to, I'm just going to show you this one here. Let's go to the mockup view. We have stitch color. You can do white or black. So I'm going to do white. So what they do is once you upload the image, they get the image, they print the fabric. Then what they do is they cut it and then they sew it together. So this is basically what it's going to look like. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. And you have, it shows you the different sizes, what it's going to look like. So you can see that you can do all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm going to close out of this one here. And like I said, the bigger the image, the better it is. Actually, I don't like this here, so I'm going to take this one off. But you can play around with it. So like I said, you add those, you add WooCommerce and then the Printful integration. You just link it together, link it to your Printful site, Printful is free to join. They just charge a little bit extra for their products. That's how they make their money. Then you can go to your file library. So if you want to add a bunch of files here and then go and work on stuff, then you can do that. What's also good about this is if for some reason you are at a show, or if you have a different place you want to put it on, you want to sell it someplace else, what you can do is you can actually go in and click on a new order, and then you have just a basic order. So you can actually do a sample order. So what you can go in, you can choose the product that you want yourself. Let's say if we just want to choose this one. Then you can actually go through here and you can order one for yourself. Or let's say if you want to stock up in your store or anything like that, if you have a brick and mortar. So as you can see, you're buying it for the $12.95, not the $24.99. So that's all it is. You just go in, you can actually buy these if you wanted 25 of these to put in the store. So you can just buy these and you can ship them right to yourself, so you can still make your profit off. But that's it. That's how you build your store inside of your WordPress blog or website, and that's how you can make some extra money by doing absolutely nothing, actually, because once you design it and you put it on your store, it's taken care of automatically. But yeah, if you want some more information, if you have any questions, just put it in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and hit that little bell notification so you can see the next time that we set something up. But thanks a lot and have a great day.